And that should be us good. Welcome in, everybody. Nice to see y'all. Just check that's all right. Yep, that's fine. Welcome to this slightly out of schedule stream where today this map shall be conquered. Hopefully, maybe, perhaps. No, the plan is to literally finish this map today. And annoyingly, I've already had a setback because this particular canister, which you can see over there, just, yeah, the highlighted beacon, decided to teleport. I had already taken that back to base, back to the warehouse where it needed to go. But yeah, I don't know what's happened. It's teleported back. The vehicle that I took it back to that place with was still at the warehouse, so obviously the game recognised that my vehicle moved, just not that I'd moved any cargo, which is bizarre. But yeah, other than that, I did do a little bit of prep work for today. I laid some sand here. I laid some sand here, because those were very muddy spots. I laid some sand here. I then went ahead and smoothed out the sand there. I laid some sand. Yep, I was going to say that better have rendered. I laid some sand there, and I filled the hole in the road right here. So I have done a few things in preparation for today. I also built these three bridges, I should say, with logs. I actually just chopped them down because there was literally a whole load of trees right here. So I just cut them all down and transported them over, and it was literally the easiest thing ever. Rather than purchasing them, because they would have had to go further if I had purchased them, and it would have cost me money. So I decided to just cut the trees down. As you can see, there's lots of stumps there now. But yeah, we have supposedly 3 missions and 1 side mission and 2 infrastructure requests to complete. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take care of this mission. This is the last side mission that we have. As you can see, I built these 3 bridges here and got this guy over here ready to go. So we are going to load this up, which I did last time, and for some reason has decided that it's not going to... Is that not... Whoa. Wait. What? Is that actually registered as being in my truck? Okay, that's unusual. Oh, there we go. Now it's finally registered as not being in my truck. That was slightly unsettling, but hey, at least you can actually load it up properly. That was slightly concerning. Fold crane, strap cargo. We'll ourselves back across this little bridge here. There we go. But yeah, the plan for today is to finish this region. And I'm going to hopefully do that in less time than it would take me to do a regular stream, because, you know, I would like to get that done in less than 2 hours. So, like I said, guys, just a little mini stream today. Just enough to get all of this sorted. Here's hoping anyway. So, now I have to get this one. Is this going to have sufficient boom length? Yes, it is. Thank you very much. Good sir. Come hither. Just bash this up a little bit so that it will actually stay put, because I think we've long given up getting any bonuses from this. At least now we can actually strap it down. Perfect. Crane and that. Now I have to try and turn myself around here. I don't have an awful lot of space to work with, as you can see. Oop. But should be able to. Whoop, steady on, steady. There we go. Right. Perfect. And now, once we get out of here, we're going to set this route off. And we're going to follow behind the vehicles and give them push as and when they need to until they get to their destination. Just got to find the road. It is. Whoa. This is part of the dirt track that I put down. There's still quite a few questionable little spots here, but that's why I have the dozer here as well, just in case I need to get a heavier vehicle out here to push these guys to where they need to go. So let's just position ourselves. But I've already plotted out the route, so it's ready and raring to go. Let me show you guys. So as you can see, the route is going to come down here, round here. It's going to come all the way along here and into the logistics base. Or the loading station, not the logistics base. That's the other place. So, I wonder if it's just going to be one vehicle or is it going to be multiple? Looks like it might just be one. That's good. Right. Let's give you a helping hand, good sir. Go. Progressing nicely. At least this is a one-time route. That's like I had thought about building a bridge directly over to where we needed to go, but yeah, the bridge wasn't actually going to take this where I needed to go, and it was also going to cost me like a bunch of concrete blocks, so I just figured just pushing him probably be an easier solution. There you go, good sir. Still quite a treacherous route, I will say, to be absolutely honest. It's there's some parts of it that are literally just mud, like this part here. I figured I'd have to give him a proper push through this bit. are. But once we're out of this bit, I think it should be relatively straightforward for the AI drivers to just kind of head on. He's starting to pull ahead of me here. I'm in low gear at the moment just to kind of test his speed. Yeah, he's managing. Let's kick it up a notch. Give you a little speed boost, my man. Let's go. Perfect. So yeah, we will have to go and get the last one of those barrels, but that's okay. We can do that right at the end if necessary. We'll try and focus on the main missions, get those sorted, because we do have 3 more to complete. This is one of them, and then we'll have 2 more, which will probably include an infrastructure request because there is one of those left. So I'm expecting to need to plot 1 more route, as well as maybe delivering a final load of cargo somewhere, or maybe driving a truck somewhere or something. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But we are so unbelievably close now. Let's go. Come on, dude. Let's go. And then I will say, guys, once we've done this map, I'm going to be heading downstairs, watching some easygoing, fun stuff with Natalie and playing Pokemon. Because I've nearly finished the game, and I had an hour free at the end of work today, in which I used to play a little bit of Pokemon, and I'm literally nearly finished. So I need to get back to that. Well, I say finished. I say finished in that I've almost finished the main storyline. I've not finished the game by any means. That thing is getting 100%ed. I have a Pokedex to fill. That's going to take a while. Because whilst I've been catching everything I can, still not caught everything. Not yet. Seems to be doing rather well, this guy, so I think we can probably leave in B. Just kind of slightly... I don't want to leave him alone, you know? Just in case something happens and he needs a push and the whole route fails because he didn't get a little push near the end or something. See? Nice and smooth now. Absolutely perfect. Right there. Get on through, you. That's better. Avante. Post haste. Go, my minion. Go. I built another little path through the sand, path through the mud here. Right. I think he should definitely be fine by now. If he gets stuck between here and the base, something has gone horribly, horribly wrong. So we're going for the overtake. Still kind of paranoid about him, but he should be fine. Famous last words. See, look, filled the hole finally. Yay. I actually do want to see him make that turn. And he's good. He should be good. There we are. That should be that complete. Whoop. beat this guy, otherwise I'll be stuck behind him the whole way. Woo! Those roots are still ticking away, by the way. They're still slowly but surely emptying. Banzai, there we go. Look at that. Perfect. Repair the Southern Railway. Whoa. Okay. Deliver chemicals to the designated location. Alright, so we have some more cargo to deliver. Probably some rail sections or something like that, I'd imagine, but let's toss these in here first. I imagine we'll probably need this truck at some point here. Right. Let's have a look-see now. Okay. Repair the Southern Railway. Clear the area of debris. Okay. That's not too bad. And deliver chemicals. Okay, deliver vehicle to... Oh, the machine yard. Oh, nice. Okay. And an infrastructure route from Steel Beams facility to the loading station. Oh, which is down there. Perfect. Okay, let's start plotting this, actually. Let's start plotting this right now. Because we should be able to get this one underway. Hopefully it's not going to be too much of a problem. That uphill section there might be the only bit that it gets stuck on. But, see, I'm glad that I put some sand there, because that has now meant that it's nice and easy for us to get through there. And what have we got? Oh, what are them guys? Oh, that should be nice and easy. Okay. Uh-oh, and one of those guys. Oh dear. Okay, right. We are going to have to... we're going to have to follow along behind here. That guy is not going to make it up that hill. He'll make it down the rest of the route, but not up the hill. Let's go. Onwards. It's not even going to make it through that section there. Come on, dude. Keep moving. Give you a little push. Boom. There we go. It's so terrible. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, dude. Let's go. The other guy's probably going to have no... well, shouldn't have any problems getting up the hill. But at least if he does, we'll be there to help him out. Start giving this guy a push right here. Uh-oh, he is getting stuck. Okay. There is some rather deep mud here, I will say, so... Come on, through you go, friends. Come on. Keep it moving. I'm amazed this Voron is actually able to push both of these at the same time up a hill through this mud. Yes, please. That's actually pretty impressive. As long as they both keep moving, then we shouldn't have a problem, you know? As long as I don't put any weird angle on this trailer that kind of spins it around. That would also cause problems. So far, maybe there. Come on, guys. Come on. A little bit more. No. Is that going to require a complete... Oh, no. Up you go. Go on. Get out of there, you. Right, now I need to get back down and help this guy out before he despawns. Come on, up you go. Still moving forwards. There we go, low gear. Bit of push. Come on, dude. No, don't do this to me. I'm gonna need a better vehicle, I think, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna need a better vehicle. The Voron just doesn't have quite enough. Will you get up the hill? Go on. Get out of here. You're good to go. Right. One more try, and then we're gonna... Hey, Wave! Nice to see ya! How are you getting on? Yep. I need a better vehicle for that. That's okay, though. I have a better vehicle. I'm so close. The Voron has managed to go all the way up the hill there, apart from that last little tiny bit. And it's just like, how dare you? How actually dare? Now I've got to move this guy all the way from here over to the logistics base just to finish you. So, I do understand. I mean, that little bit of road could probably have done with some sand, and I probably should have done that. But never mind. We should still be able to push this guy. And at least for the route coming down the hill, it's not going to cause any problems, you know. We are so very close. Well, actually, I wonder if I could clear this area whilst I'm passing through. I will actually be passing by a bit that needs clearing. Ah, what the? They'll probably say, "Ah, well, we sent out a new schedule." But it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, that's annoying, Wave. That is so annoying. I've actually had that happen to me. Long time ago, mind you. But yeah, I had a school change its schedule on me. Thankfully for me, I actually found out at the very last minute and had to like go crazy mad and change all of my plans in order to get to my lectures in time. But it was a very annoying situation. So that absolutely sucks, man. It really does suck. And I need. Can you get off the tracks? Come on. Stuck on the tracks. He's a silly boy. Come on, turn. Oh, this is not gone well at all. Oh, now there's a route failure. Oh man, come on. No, 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 no. Not that one, this one. Oh. Because my blooming Voron's parked there, of course. Well, I need to take the Voron up to that section anyway, so let's just... yeah, it's literally parked right in the middle there. Ah, goodness me. Yesterday at 5 p.m. Yeah, that's some great forward thinking from your school there. That's so disappointing, you know. I'm a person that thrives on having schedules. You know, I work by a schedule. Like Natalie will tell you, like if something goes wrong in my day, or something extra gets added to it that I've not been expecting, I get so flustered. Like I get totally, like she has to tell me, like the day before, like she's come to know that like if she wants me to go somewhere, she can't spring it on me, because I'll get so flustered, like because my day will be completely upended and ruined. It's an autistic trait that I have. It's just one that I have to deal with. But yeah, yeah, being told at like 5 o'clock would suck. Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. The plan is to finish today, so, you know, here's hoping. Rail piece out of the way. Perfection. Crikey, that is some... Let's see if I can back this guy up. Is he... There we go. Now we're free. That's it. Hey, no problem. You lurk away, good sir. That's absolutely fine with me. I'm gonna have to deliver a new rail section here, no doubt. That's going to be next part of the next part of this assignment, I can bet. Yes. Deliver to the railway station from there. Oh, okay. No problem. That should be okay. But first, let's go and get this route sorted. So I need... Where's he gone? There he is. I need this guy. Right. Get the route done, and then we can... Come on, get over the rail, please. Over the rail. Turn around. That's it. Bingo. Whew. Note to self, do not put this thing on a rail track. It literally becomes a train. Marvellous. Okay, to the route. Once these guys are fully up the hill, shouldn't have any problems. Then we've got a truck to deliver, and rail section to deliver. Oh, and a chemical barrel to recover. And that is it? Wow, I think that's it. I literally think that's all we have left to do. Unless there's something sneaky that I haven't seen yet. Or like a final mission of some sort, but I think that's everything. If my head is working it out, there may be one other main mission. Hopefully that'll be it. And then we can say adieu to containment. Man, this map has been insane. It's like part of me is not looking forward to the next DLC map, I must say. You know, these are tricky maps. I'd actually be quite glad to go back to the base game and finish them off. Finish off the maps I've got there. I've still got 2.5 maps, 2.25 maps to do. We've got Deluge, we have the last one, Colonel, obviously, and Sandswept, I think it's called. Yeah. I thought Deluge was proving to be a long mission as well, to be absolutely honest, but this one has beaten it quite handsomely. Right, let's head down here. Just check the map. Is there any vehicle on this route currently? Doesn't look like it just yet. So we should be clear for the moment to commence operations again. There we go. Okay. Go. Up you go, sir. Go on. Get on out of here. Get back far enough to allow this guy to spawn. There we go. Right. Oh, I think we've got it. I think this is what we needed. The dozer for the win once again. Away you go, sir. Away. Go. Go on. Need you to go first. There we go. Right. Now I can finish pushing this guy. Round we go. Go on. There we are. Very nice. We'll just follow him down just to make sure that he doesn't get stuck on anything else. But we should be in the clear now. Sure, I'm glad I put some sand there, because that would have been annoying if I'd had to get sand, because I definitely would have for that route. Avanti! Is that it complete? I think that's it complete. Fantastic. Okay, right. So we now have a thing here. Right. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump in this guy, and we are going to recall a deployed vehicle from the crane category. That guy. Let's go for that guy. He's chunkier than the other one, more suited to carrying crane pieces. How exactly do we get to this? I don't think it really matters. We're going to be kind of parked in a really bad position regardless. One rail section, please. What on earth is going on? Seriously, how does it get stuck? Get out of there. Okay, there we go. Now that we're out of that, I think we can risk raising it up a little bit. Yeah, that should be doable. Right, now we've got to head down past the place that we just were. And, to the rail section, I guess. But yeah, this particular crane I have found is better for doing this kind of job with because it's chunkier. It's slightly wider set. It's not quite as high. It is more stable whilst driving with a load attached, I've found. The other crane is great for getting to places quickly and picking up really heavy loads because it seems to have an even stronger crane than this thing does. But yeah, it has a tendency to fall over. It's got very narrow tires and it also has a very kind of high but like thin profile, you know? Yeah, this thing is the Chonkosaurus, you know? It really is. It is massive. The other crane is the new version, the Phoenix crane. This is the Zeke's crane. The other one's the Phoenix crane, as I call it. Actually, it's where is it? Where did I park it? It's this one here. That's the other crane. This guy. He's very. The crane on it is like really good because it's like very responsive and it's bigger, longer boom, better kind of stabilizers on it for like picking up really big cargo and moving it. It's great, but as you can see, it's kind of thinner and it's very tall. So it kind of has and it's got very narrow tires, so it kind of has a sway to it that the other crane does not. So this guy, for example, nearly caused a problem for our route there. Whereas this guy, you see, has chunkier tires, kind of a chunkier frame. It's lower set. The stabilizers aren't quite as good. So this guy is good for carrying loads like this, because obviously when you've got the crane arm up like this, it raises the center of gravity, so the crane sways a lot more. And with the other crane, it tends to sway just a little bit too much and fall over quite frequently. Even just kind of driving around, it has a tendency to fall over if you push it too far, I've found. But it's a lot faster. It can pick up bigger loads. The crane itself is a lot better. So I've found both cranes actually have their use, and I'm glad I have both cranes. I don't have every single truck yet. I don't think I do. No, I think I am missing a few. I just haven't got around to buying them all, basically. I do have quite a few of them, though. Probably about 90%, I'd say. Like, I didn't... Like, there's a couple of the Scouts that I didn't end up buying because I just upgraded straight to the Lynx from the starting Scout. So there's a couple of Scouts I don't have. There are the SAR vehicles that I don't have because obviously I haven't had a need to buy them because I don't need fuel and the recoveries kind of take care of themselves. Okay, those trees are definitely falling. I need to more. That's it. Okay, that tree I don't think is going to go anywhere. Nope. So let's just surround the tree. There we go. rest of these trees should fall before my mighty power. Get out of here, tree. Yeah, deforestation. Bam! Get out of here. Zah. Got a bit of a snows problem, this. It doesn't like going up too much of a gradient change, shall we say. Nose gets stuck. Once it's up, absolutely fine, no problem at all. There we go. Out. Down. Bada bing, bada boom. Repairing the South Railway. Completed. Alright. Should we get... Hey, nice. Achievement unlocked there. Very nice. Right. Let's go actually and get that last barrel that we need. Annoyingly, this vehicle is very much out of position now. Should have just kept it where it was and gone from there. Because I need to be over there, yeah. So I've got to go like all the way around now. This is a scout, yes. The little scouty boy. I've actually been enjoying this guy. He's actually got a good bit of power behind him. Being tracked like this. He kind of does go everywhere. But, oop. It's a barrier. Can't go through the side of the bridge, Lynx. That just doesn't... That's not how things work. Yeah, not the quickest of scouts, but very, very capable. So I basically just need to go and grab the final barrel, and then we can deliver that truck, and that should be it? Question mark? There might be one more mission to do, but we've got to do this anyway, so let's do it now. I think I would have been a lot better just driving this guy from where he was as opposed to recovering him to a base and then driving him through. Whoop. Sorry, dude. Sorry, not sorry. Your route is not of any importance to me right now. It's completed. Yeah, maybe at the end of the stream we'll take a look at what vehicles I don't actually have. See if we want to purchase some of them, because we do have 425,000 now. You know, we have quite a considerable amount of money. So we could probably buy all the remaining vehicles and not really make too much of a dint in that. Yeah, just shy of 500,000. It's very nice, actually. This is possibly one of the best financial situations in this game that I've been in. It's very, very nice to have so much spare cash lying around, especially as kind of getting started. Money is very tight in this game. Like, buying your first truck, well, obviously the first truck you buy is the mule. Or possibly the Voron now that it's been introduced. One of those two is probably your first truck purchase, but getting enough money is crazy. would like to rent a truck for maps. Not sure what you mean there, Wave. Sorry. I have already had one glass of wine this evening. Whoop. Probably going to go and have another one after the stream is finished as well. Relaxation time. Oh, you'd like to... rent... Yeah, okay, okay. That's actually an interesting concept. Like, you just... Yeah, instead of buying them outright, you rent it for a particular map. Is that what you kind of mean? Like, if you wanted a particular truck on this map, you could just rent it and you'd only be able to use it on this map. That's, interesting. I hadn't actually considered that as a kind of possibility of something that could be done, but that would actually be quite interesting. Especially if they, like, introduce even more trucks into the game. Some of the, whoa, that was... Whoa, steady on, dude. That is one hell of a turning circle. I wanted you to turn on the spot, not, you know, do anything else. Let's grab a winch onto that guy. Yeah, renting trucks. That would actually work in this game, because obviously in SnowRunner, like, your fleet is, like, your fleet. And you have that for all maps, and you can't deploy a vehicle to a map that it's already deployed, if it's deployed to another map sort of thing. But this game, like, each map is its own instance, so, you know, all the trucks I have deployed on this map are already deployed on all the other maps that they've been used on, you know? Yeah, actually renting would be a very interesting way. Certainly for some vehicles, like the bridge layer, for example. I was so excited to buy that thing. Never used it. Never used it once on this map. Apparently the next DLC map makes heavy use of it, but yeah, I will have to see that when it happens. But yeah, being able to rent a truck, try it out, even if that's like a kind of precursor to buying it outright. That could be an interesting way of doing it. One for you, Saber. What you say? What you say, huh? Sorry guys, my nose is itching like crazy at the moment. It's kind of on fire, but I'll try and ignore it as best I can. I need to go and take an antihistamine. What I need to do to stop it from itching. Found that works really well. Probably irritated from like cat fur or something like that. I don't have a terrible pet allergy, but I definitely have intolerance to small particles, dust, small hairs, that kind of stuff. It's just annoying. Just annoying enough to be really annoying, you know? That's a terrible sentence. But you get what I mean. It will depend on the version that you pre-ordered for this game. If you buy just the game, then you don't get the DLC. But if you buy the again, fooled by that turn. Did that last time as well. I think if it's the rebuild edition, if you buy the rebuild edition, it comes with the DLC. Yeah, I think that's how it works. You can also buy the DLC separately. I don't know if there's probably like a little bit of price difference in buying them separately, but from my experience, it's never more than a couple of quid. You know, it's not a big financial loss to do it separately. So you think you have the rebuild edition? Yeah. In that case, you probably will have the DLC, or you should have the DLC if you've got that edition. Yeah. I will say this, it's worth it. The amount of hours that I have poured into this map is like way more than any of the other. Probably can just about fit through that gap there, I think. It's probably more than I've put into the rest of the game so far. You know, this map has been kind of insane. Okay, that's that sorted. So, side mission's done. Let's track this. Alrighty ho, we have just this guy. Let's try and stay up here if we can, as opposed to going down to the bottom. Once we get... why did I put all of that stuff there? It's just gonna... Yeah, that's gonna cause a major headache for me. I'm gonna have to move that out of the way. Hopefully our little scouty boy can do that. Pull these out of the way. Yeah. Even if I just pull this ooh, that was lucky. If I'd pulled that an inch further, it would have been quite bad, I think, there. It is kind of Tatooine-like, isn't it? Yeah, it's like, what if the Tatooine had tracks? Lord, I wish the Tatooine had tracks. That would be incredible. Really would be quite impressive. Now, I think what I can even do is pull this guy through if I attach a winch to him. There we go, right. Let's go! And actions... Going on, there we go. Perfect! In fact, just to avoid any future problems, let's just tow this guy to where he needs to go. $940 meters in that direction. I don't think we'll have a problem. But just in case, always better to have a vehicle on standby. Come on, dude, let's go, let's go. Just head down there, across the bridge, and I really wish this truck behind me had a center towing point for the winch, because I'm now having to stay really far over to the right just to avoid this thing from crashing into the walls. I've gone too far there, haven't I? I probably could have turned earlier, but I was going too fast. Yeah, I could have done that. Never mind. Go back round here now, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, I should have gone down that ramp over there. But never mind. That's why we have this little dude here, because... Perfect. Spinach lasagna. Actually, I can imagine that being quite nice. Yeah. Was that like made with pasta but with like spinach instead of like the meat part of it, or was the spinach the pasta part of it? I I can imagine it both ways. I don't know which way round that would be. Both sound kind of interesting, to be honest. I think you can make pasta out of spinach, or at least you can flavour it with spinach. That's what the tricolour pasta is that we have. Block. Yeah. So the pasta dough was made with spinach, was it? Yep. Nice. Nice. I know exactly what you mean there, Wave. We have a similar kind of thing over here, actually. Yeah. That is nice. Yeah, I love a good lasagna. Good lasagna is awesome. Although I must say my favourite pasta is tagliatelle. I love me some tagliatelle. Spinach filling, huh? Alright, come on in, you. Switch over, and boom! Is that done? Oh. Yeah! Take that map. Woo! Let's continue playing because there he goes, driving off into the tunnel and beyond. Why can't I select anything? What's going on? Oh, there we go. Oof. How are these infrastructure things? Oh, look at that. Like, literally one more completion? No, 2 more? That's weird. So it's 250 and then 150 for the last one. That's weird. And this one... What? 250 per truck and there's 300. So that one needs 2 as well. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is we are going to have a look at the shop. Garage first, don't we? Let's have a look at the shop and just see exactly what vehicles we are missing. Actually, how do I get into the shop? Oh no. Can I get into the shop here? I don't actually think I can. Well, let's return to hub. There we go. I will boot that map up myself later just to make sure that those complete eventually. How many sessions did this map take? That is a good question. I will have to have a look at my YouTube for that. Let me have a little looky ducks here, actually, because I can tell you. I just need to check my previous videos. So, playlists, Roadcraft. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be the 8th stream on this map. Yeah. And were they all 2 hours? 2 hours, 2 hours. One of them was a 3 hour. So, yeah, 8 streams at basically 2 hours average each. So that took me 16 hours to complete contamination. That's kind of mad. All complete. Look at that. Beautiful. Right. Actually, let's have a look at the old shop. Oh, where's my shop gone? There we go. Right. What vehicles don't I have? Well, I don't have the Wayfarer yet. So I don't have the Wayfarer yet. Don't have the Expedition Scout. I don't have the regular mule cargo truck or the SARS truck. I think I sold that guy. Don't have the cargo truck there. I don't have either of the Tagers. Oh, there's a bridge layer Tager, of course. It's got a little mini bridge on the back. Look at that. It's got a little tiny, teeny, weeny bridge. I don't have the Scout with a trailer. I've got those. I didn't get those guys because they're terrible. I also didn't get these ones. I didn't get the little mini crane, the little thing yet, or this guy, or this guy. Actually, I do want to kind of buy this guy just for, you know, crane completion's sake, because I think that would be very useful. SARS trucks, and then, yeah, Scouts, the old logging equipment. As of trucks, that thing, the pike, I didn't get the pike. Yeah, log grabber, cargo crane truck, the kit version. Oh! I think my game's having trouble rendering stuff. Oh, that actually looks pretty cool. With the roof rack and the tires on. I imagine that's probably better in hard mode because it has like a load of stuff. Ooh, what is this? Why have I never seen that before? Tracked compact crane. Excuse me, good sir. What is that? That's interesting. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so I am missing quite a few. I might actually buy that. That does actually. Yeah, let's buy that. Let's just go through these categories and see. So, yeah, bridge layer. Might get this bridge layer dude as well, actually, so that I've got a couple. One short, one long. Maybe? I don't know. Don't know how good that guy's going to be. Multiple mules. I think if I buy one of these SAR vehicles, then I'll get an achievement. I think. Should we buy this one for 23? There we go, because that's the cheapest. Which one are you saying there? The laser SAR. Blue. Oh, the step. The pikey boy. He does look kind of good, doesn't he? Yeah. I suppose these guys would be useful just as kind of... because they've got very strong winches, you know, so having like these guys around to just serve to pull things out of places could be quite a good thing. Might have might have to invest. I don't want to spend all of my money just buying random trucks just in case, you know. that's kind of where I am. Yeah, we have a nice fleet. We have a very nice fleet at the moment. Let me just go back to this. So the next time we pick up Roadcraft, we'll be finishing Deluge. That's the plan. Then obviously Sandswept, and then Kernel. And then we'll do Washout. Because I need a break from these DLC ones. Because Washout is going to be a nightmare, I get the feeling. So yeah, that's going to be fun. But, just to fill you guys in on the schedule going forward, doing SnowRunner on Sunday, picking up where we left off. I still have to do some setup. I haven't done any setup. I've been too busy this week. So we'll see what I can get done in the next couple of days just to kind of try and organise that a little. Next week there won't be a midweek stream because I am on the back shift and I'll be working when I'm supposed to be streaming. So annoyingly, no stream there. SnowRunner the following Sunday, and then the Wednesday after that, we'll be taking a small break from Roadcraft to check out the new expansion for Farming Sim 25. So it's been a while since we've done some Farming Sim. I think it's been like at least 4 or 5 months, maybe even 6 months. So taking a couple of Wednesday streams to check that out, and then we'll be rotating Farming Sim and Roadcraft into our Wednesday streams, like one and the other, and keeping SnowRunner on Sundays. Hopefully finish that expansion. Sunday will be 3 o'clock GMT time, so basically 3 hours earlier than what this stream started at. Is the time that I'll be streaming on Sunday. But yeah, 3 o'clock GMT, which might be at a weird time because I think we are hitting British winter time this weekend, so I believe on Saturday our clocks change. So yeah, if you're on the Discord wave, I put up alerts on there, and I'll let you guys know how long it's going to be. But yeah, 3 o'clock GMT. Yeah. Hey, nice. Be good to see you. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, but until then, guys, that is, for now, Contamination has been contained and completed. All the C words. Might use that as the title for today. Right, that's me. I'm going to go drink some more wine, spend some time with Natalie, and enjoy my evening. So, until next time, guys, thank you very much for joining me. And as always, take care, stay safe, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now, everyone.